yard. So you're gonna get a new look at the caboose. But first of all, we need to take this Canadian tanker train connected to the end of the manifest that's not in camera view right now. So I am going to grab the controls, take over 9303, and get it going. 9303 will be leading that manifest. I just have to turn it around. Alright, pick it up and spin it around. Yeah, I'll just put it here. Alright. Time to clear that consist. Bring over 980. That's the other manifest that's the manifest that you don't see. It looks like the cars are disconnected. Did it connect? No. I have to go manually connect that. Okay, that is connected. Now next up I need to bring the manifest over. Take the PRLX, new PRLX locomotive. Take that and move the cut of tanker cars onto the back of this manifest. And then I'll bring the manifest over again and connect the locomotives. We're not going to have any crew chatter unless the Canadian Pacific locomotive does decide to, or if it does make some noise. So that's the only one that makes noise. That and then the 8134 right there. The ES44AC. The other ones do, but this 9303 is the only one with the sound on right now. I started putting up a road, so once we get done with our stuff for today, I will be showing it. I do need to solder the line on the fire engine to the charging port, because the charging port broke, and I guess one of the locomotives disconnected. Let me check the tower. No, it's not. I always have issues with the GP40. I always have issues with just the cars decoupling in general. Alright, the GP40 will just sit over here for right now. So I don't know where to put it. Alright, that should be far enough. So this locomotive that's backing up right now, this is a new PRLX SG60M. I built it. Well, I put the custom patches on it. I think it turned out pretty cool, considering that NS does not have any of their SD60s or SD60Ms anymore. Only one was delivered, or I only saw one delivered to PRLX, and that was 6766. But I still wanted to have it as PRLX, so as you can see, I put it as PRLX. It's connected, so we disconnect the PRLX, and we haven't had anyone, and it's only been 9 minutes, so I think it's should be streaming. You can hear the crew chatter right now. It's not as clear as the other ones, but I like it still. Alright. I'm shocked that this, the one CSX locomotive could pull this entire train. Well, actually, considering that the other engine was a dummy, makes sense that this could pull another train, because I think Walthers can pull about 50 cars without any struggle. It's not struggling, I'm just going slow. Oh, I just realized that decoupled. I think it's the boxcar on this train. The rail box. Yeah, that's what it was. Alright, put the rail box underneath the mountain with all the cars I don't use. I have a whole entire collection of cars up. If you guys want to see it, let me know. I'll show it in a separate video. I have a whole collection of cars sitting underneath the tunnel, the mine, not cliff, but the mountain. Gotta say, I like the Canadian Pacific. The only thing I don't like is how quiet the bell is. Like you can barely hear it. And besides that, very good model. Athens Genesis really knocked this one out of the park. They are supposed to be doing a SD80 Mac. I'm probably not going to get it. I want to get another Canadian Pacific locomotive. I want to get a SD40-2 with the class lights. I think the class lights look pretty cool. I like how I watched a video and I like how Bowser did it. How they put their how they made their class lights how they actually work. Alright, time to connect the couplers. I had to clean up down here. There was a big mess yesterday. I moved one of the rugs on the ground to cover the cord, the extension cord that goes to the power or for the power. Alright, I need to 980, I need to take the lights off of, alright, and set a consist with all of them forward. I like the colorful consist sometimes. Sometimes it's just cool to see CSX, but I don't know. If you ever decide to make a layout, any of you, do what you like. Don't model something you don't necessarily like. You don't always have to be realistic. I want to be realistic when I make my next layout, but I want to add a couple things to that would be myself, like fake type. But yeah, not everything has to be realistic on a train layout. Alright, I need to switch over this track here. So I think 3235, the NS Ammo Cab SD40-2 is going to be pulled into the yard for switching the yard, or like sitting with coal cars. So I essentially need to move SD78s out of the way. Yeah, the manifest train's really long. Might try to get rid of some cars at some point. Not like sell them, but put them in a box. The ones I don't necessarily use. I just got a new bulkhead flat car. I didn't know it was called bulkhead flat cars. But yeah, I just got that from Stewart's Friday. And runs nice. I like the lumber load on it, even though the lumber's not like connected. It's all disconnected, probably because the load shifts a lot and stuff. But yeah, on the road I started the car crash scene. That is going to be a while because of the fact that I need the rest of the road in order to do it. Sorry for my own guys. Alright, there we go. Alright. SD40-2 is ready whenever it needs to be assigned. I'm going to start up the Alright, I'm gonna start up the switcher for Nashville Mining Company. Let's do the track power is applied. And I'll try to park the manifest. Yeah, I like to park the manifest somewhere so I can get a almost clear shot of the yard. There's a couple cars sitting over here, no biggie, but I always miss the crossing over by the Asheville Mining Company. That's because of the fact that the Asheville Mining Company, the crossing right by the mountain, so you don't necessarily know when the train's approaching the mountain. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the camera over there and record some of the mine switch. And we'll be over back at the controlling desk station, whatever the hell it is. Hello, whoever's on. That's not gonna work. There we go. So I had to put some special clip so the the electricity would go onto the track at the mine, because for some reason the mine track is all, it's weird. It doesn't necessarily pick up current. I wish the Canadian Pacific locomotive, I would have gotten it before Christmas, because that would have been on the Christmas train for sure. But this year is 980, CSX locomotive. I can't remember if I did a Christmas train last year. I don't think so, but I'm not positive. Most likely when I do it, if everything goes by plan, I'm most likely going to be using the Canadian Pacific SD40-2. If I get that, and when I get that, not when I get it, but if I get it, alright. Let me make sure real quick that these are connected still. There you go. Alright. Open the 2406. Oh, wrong button. So, there are two cars that have coal in them, like real coal load. So those are the two cars I'm going to be using. I don't want to hit that metal thing that's giving the connection to the track. So, just to make sure nobody goes insane by the bell. I'm gonna turn it off because I'm gonna be using it a lot. Be doing a lot of movements. Oh, there's a dead deer. No. Damn dead deer. I'm gonna be having to do a lot of movements over here. There's actually 1.5 cars, but just for the hell of it, I'm just gonna say 2. Why isn't that connected? Shit. There we go. That didn't work. Yep, that didn't work. Alright guys, gotta move this. Sorry for the unrealism. But I don't know. Well, I don't know what to do in terms. This is real too. I don't know what to do in terms of that. So I gotta move this here. There. So I'm essentially pull these up. Disconnect the 2. And one of them disconnected, so just have to just shove it in. There we go. So I'm gonna move the caboose. The caboose is gonna be on the end, and coal cars are gonna be up in between. So I'd like to get some more coal next time we go to the hobby shop. So I usually have a couple of bags. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Did that disconnect? Damn it, that disconnected. Well, I guess I'll be doing like one of those shoving movements where you shove and the car's disconnected. And then the cars with rolls. I don't know what the hell it's called. Yeah, I was trying that. I don't know. Probably not gonna work. The thing I really need is I need like a wireless controller. And I just grab the locomotive, not locomotive, but the car, I think. Not positive though. Alright. Should be good. Make sure the car is decoupled. Alright, I did couple up. Alright. Now shove it forward. Or actually reverse. It's hard to tell which side's which on these because of the way that they are. If any of you guys have any road suggestions, I need adhesive road. You guys have any suggestions of adhesive road with white stripe, or not so most likely be temporary? As that locomotive just dead spot. Okay. This is why the dang fucking the damn scale trains models are way better because if they hit a dead spot, they don't stop. Whoever's on it for so long, it's kind of nuts. Alright, as you guys can see, there's a little bit of road there. It stops because I need a corner piece. I need to have like a curve. Most likely it's going to stop again. Honestly, it might not. Nope. Alright, and there it goes. Alright, time to push it again. Make sure that the cars are coupled and push it forward. Actually, backward, whatever. Alright, there we go. And another dead spot. I don't know what to do about these dead spots, guys. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. Because dead spots get really annoying after a while. It's not even just all the locomotives. Well, actually, a few of the locomotives do. This one does. But, like, it hits dead spot. It hits a dead spot, like, over here. Where none of the other locomotives do that. And it's confusing because, honestly, there's no reason why I should be hitting a dead spot. I mean, I thought I had current to all of my track. Could be the rust stuff I put on the mine track. But I don't think so, so whoever's on, if you have any ideas, let me know. I need to know at some point. Be very beneficial, and I also need to figure out how to make cement, because I'm thinking about cementing here, down there, to whenever I get the curve, I'm gonna finish the gravel and stuff up to the road. Gravel cement. I put ballast down for the parking lot of KFC, but I'm thinking about actually putting cement on the part that I didn't put the gravel on. I don't know how realistic that is or not, but so be it. For the slow ass train. For the slow ass train. This is exactly how the my genset is. It's the same company that makes it, Atlas, but it's it's the same in terms of speed. Yeah, I like the little genset. It's a nice switching locomotive. I would not usually put it on mainline runs unless I just happen to do so. Move it. It's pretty rare to see the switchers like these on trains. I think I've only seen one on a intermodal, or not an intermodal, but a manifest train. I think that was returning to its normal yard. Before I keep the train going, so you guys can see the start of the car accident scene. that will be worked on once I get more road. And this is the only truck that has lights on it, with working lights. Ambulance right now is not even going to be put on the station. I mean, once I get the scene, I'll probably get some paramedics or something. And firefighter. But yeah, it's a very busy town. I need to take a nail gun and possibly, not a nail gun, but a stapler, and staple down the grass, one side of the grass stuff, or just figure out how to put it down, because if I have to move the layouts, I'm going to have to pull it back up. Alright. Well, Pennsylvania District Rail fan. I'm gonna move the camera back to the yard. I don't feel like pausing the video, so you guys are just gonna walk with me. And I will get the manifest out of the way first of all before I try to get this train in here and do switching duties. I'd like to possibly get a rotating turntable and take it from that track where the SD40-2 is, and NS911, curve where NS911 is in the turntable, and have where all those cars are. You guys can't really see them. They're right next to the trees over here, so the trees are right here. There's a bunch of cars here for sale. I want to move that. I want to get rid of those cars sitting there, and then I will most likely put a turntable. I'm not going to get a motorized one. Either I'll do it by hand, because the motorized ones are way too expensive. It'd be a 90-foot turntable. And yeah, I also need to figure out how to fix the track in the train yard so that I can pull the local in and out of that side. If you guys can't see me on this side, I messed up on a piece of track, so that's essentially stopping me from doing it. I'm only going so fast because the local coal run local is almost here. Now I have to initiate the bell so crews around the crews can be notified of the train coming in. Any train crew that's sitting around or working or whatever, getting on the train and whatnot. you guys can see, the shunting platform produced here does have a horn that was built by Hagen, and I haven't used it yet, so it's nice. I think it might be a Tyco. I'm not sure, Hagen, if you're reading this or if you're hearing this. Tell me what type it was. I believe it was a Tyco though. So I know he likes Tyco a lot. I believe that was his. Essentially, his brand of choice is Tyco. Alright. Time to pull my local and switch track. And it should be on its final stretch home. 235 will be put on the two coal cars until further notice. Either the coal cars will go out on a train or go back to the mine. We'll see. Most likely on a train though. I like to get all 5 or else 6. 5 or 6. I like to get all of them on the local. Around the, I like to get them all filled up fully with coal. You could add to train, add to make a different type of train. Layout is kind of a mess in terms of the rip track, which has the locomotive sitting on it, and other places. The locomotive leasing company, that is not a total mess, but there's a bunch of stuff that shouldn't be there. Then again, it's a leasing company, they buy pretty much everything. At least I know in Fairport Harbor, their Horizon Rail, they have a bunch of different garbage. Not necessarily garbage, but a bunch of different things in terms of train cars, in terms of locomotives, in terms of, I think, a couple trucks, honestly. I think some yard switchers. I thought I heard Hagen say something about a yard switcher too. But yeah, whatever they can make a quick buck off of, they have. Who's watching? Well, how many people are watching? Just one. Sorry for the little Streamlabs thing here. That I cannot get rid of because I have to have a Prime account where it costs me money, and I'm not going to do that. So, yeah. So, from now on, you're going to see the Streamlabs logo up in the top left corner. Didn't try to go faster, man. There we go. This is like fast, but this is way faster than those. I don't know if I want to bring I take the shunting platform, caboose back. I mean, necessarily, I don't have to, but at the same time, I kind of want to, or at the same time, kind of don't. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to keep it and maybe put it on the back of the manifest train. So, for once, the caboose would be the last train. Yeah. As for the mine, I think the mine's pretty much done. All I need is a bunch of trees to surround the actual mine itself. Maybe move the rocks so that they're all in the mining area and not backyard of the house is. And I need more coal. And that's it. That's gonna do it for the mine. Got all the rocks needed up on the top of the hill. Cracker Jack signs where it is. I haven't turned that on in forever. I actually kind of forgot it was there. My dad wants to do a bunch of more greenery and shrubs on the mountain. But as for all the the construction equipment is all what it should be. And yeah, it's all smooth sailing from here. I need to focus more on other parts of the layout now, as opposed to the road, possibly the turntable. Alright, so that is all done. Call my locals back at 9. Now, just need to fire up this D40-2 and bring her over. I haven't fired this bad boy up in forever. Ever since the genset is the switcher or the yard local now, I don't use this anymore. I don't use those two, the NS901 and 8134, and some occasionally use the 1119. Just throw it on a manifest here and there, or an oil tanker train or anything, any type of train. But yeah. Ever since I switched over to CSX, I don't really have any NS, and I don't plan on getting any NS. Honestly, the Norfolk Southern locomotives will probably be very expensive or very highly valuable in the future because of the fact that NS is going out of business slowly but surely, and I have some good ones like 8134 probably is going to be a do you have any GEVO units? What do you mean, for NS or for CSX? Pennsylvania. This is also, if you got whoever's in here, this is also a Q&A, so live chat, just put it in there, and if I don't get to it in this stream, then I'm sure I'll answer them in the comment section. But yeah, as for what Pennsylvania, what you said, you're going to need to specify between NS and CSX. And then I'll be able to tell you. I never turn the lights on the SD40-2. I had a CSX GEVO unit. I have one CSX GEVO, one NS GEVO, And I used to have a Union Pacific GEVO, but I put the CSX GEVO shell on the Union Pacific GEVO's chassis just because I wanted a CSX locomotive. So yeah, that's 8134 over there. Right there is a GEVO. There's a GEVO on the manifest train. CSX GEVO unit, it broke twice. Wow. I usually do. If you want to look, I remember it's on the Christmas train for 2019. It is not leading at the moment, and it probably won't be for a good some time because I put the Canadian Pacific SD90 Mac on it. I like the NS GEVO. I wish that I would have got more CSX instead as opposed to NS, because as for 8134, I probably, right now, I don't necessarily mind that I have it, but I would have preferred to get a CSX, knowing that I would be switching. And as for 3500, the SD40-2 that I have for NS, the Operation Lifesaver, that I would have preferred to get a CSX something or another, or Canadian Pacific, as opposed to it, because I do like CSX, and my company I'm most likely going to work for is CSX, and a company I'm most likely going to model is CSX. Don't get me wrong, I do like NS, I do like their SD70 ACCs, but their company's going down drain fast, and it's unfortunate, but I don't know what's going on. It turned out it wasn't the engine, it was my damn transformer. That's unfortunate. It means they won't be able to run any trains. But I'm gonna quit my little rant about NS, because yeah, I'm hoping around us, on my line that I rail fan, I'm hoping that CSX ends up buying NS and possibly turning it into like a little railroad, like the yard, having like a little yard, and like an industrial railroad. But NS is going bankrupt, so I highly doubt that that's going to happen. I mean, I know someone's going to buy it out. I don't know who. I mean, even if it was like Union Pacific, Canadian Pacific, Canadian Pacific was supposed to buy out NS and call it the Thoroughbred Beaver. I don't like the name, but I don't like red, I love red and black on locomotives. Like Canadian National looks sick. Unfortunately, I don't have any. Canadian Pacific, I just haven't had any until the SD90 Mac. And yeah, I wish I would put it on every single train, but I don't. I put it on every special train that I build, between it being an intermodal, manifest, tanker train, coal train. Well, actually, I don't think I put it on the coal train because I don't run empty coal trains anymore. I did one or two back before Christmas. I think I ran one, or right after, but now I really don't. This is the unfortunate part about this coal, is some of it's heavier than, not like the coal itself's heavier, but the amount of coal in some parts heavier than the others, which makes the cars occasionally come off the tracks. So right where the last coal car is, that's about where I need, well actually no, I need to fix the switch down at the end. I have a switch that I'm going to be using when I do decide to do it, it's going to end up being a switch itself is going to end up being just like a, actually it's going to be a right switch, so like a right hand switch. And instead of I have a switch that goes like a V shaped, like, so it goes out one side and then the other side. And no one's on anymore. Dang. That's rough. But yeah, I do plan on changing that so the local could be able to go into the track from both directions. Alright. SD70 Ace is in the way. It's on the scrapyard track. I needed to move it to get the SD40-2 out. But yeah, if you guys are looking for locomotives, just depends on what locomotives you're looking for. Look for Atherogenesis. Don't get any, like, if you can, stay away from, like, Bachmann and stuff, like, cheaper stuff. Because the more detailed they are, the better they look. I have a few that are not really super detailed. The SD40-2 is, in my consideration, detailed. It's from Scale Trains. I like Scale Trains, Atherogenesis, and I haven't had a Bowser locomotive, but I like those. They look very appealing. But I don't really necessarily like the cheap locomotives. I mean, sure, I do have a couple Walther's mainlines. That's from... And I just made this start up. Oops. Those Walther's mainlines are from my old layout. CSX GEVO. And then I have a XNS or GP38-2, that's from Bachmann. My CSX GP40, that was from Bachmann, or at least Shella's. That was customized though. The PRLX ST60M, that's from Bachmann, and I'm sure I have, or not Bachmann, from Walther's mainline. But yeah, I like I like the more detailed trains way better than the other ones. If I would have known back then that there was better options in terms of looks and whatnot, and I wasn't just worried about buying something for just to play with it, I would have definitely not have gotten some of the locomotives, the Bachmann locomotives and stuff. But I'm going to run the manifest around 1 or 2 times. I don't want to be on for too much longer because I do want to clean out my area. The little corner I have over with all my junk on it. It's a big mess. I'm not lying when I say big mess. It's a big mess. I just got boxes underneath the layout, like bins. So I've been putting all the boxes, all like the locomotive boxes into bins. I want to see if I can, see if there's a way that I can get rid of that. If I can hide the settings maybe? No. I want to see if I can hide the chat. There we go. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, if there's any more chat, but I removed it. If I did, sorry, but it was getting in the way. I couldn't tell where I was. Alright. I'm gonna stop the manifest at the fuel facility. Get some fuel. Oh, I forgot to turn the number boards on. There we go. I want to turn the lights off. Lights are bright on these LED lights. So I need to pull out, I have the operator's manual here. I need to see which button the fuel sequence. There's a fuel sequence on here on the SD90 Mac. Yeah, if you guys are looking for a Canadian Pacific model, the SD90 Mac is the newest and probably my favorite. And, well, favorite on layout. One, because it's the biggest locomotive, and two, it's really good looking. I don't know why, but on here, the red's brighter than it actually is in real life. The red's a bit dark. Unless you get like a flashlight up against it. Alright. Slowly go through this. Alright, functions. I wanted to give the crew some time. Alright. Oh. No. 303. Shift 17. That doesn't do it. I'm gonna try. I don't know how. Hey Jack, sorry I'm late. You're good. You're good, man. Just make yourself comfortable for a little bit. I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming for. Still, just a little bit longer. I'm gonna try F23. Oh, that's what that is. There's a lot of different things here. Thanks, Northern Ohio. Alright, I'm trying to get rid of the chat as much as possible. I can still type in it, but as soon I'm gonna have to keep pausing and moving it so I can see the actual locomotive. So, Northern Ohio, we got CP 9303 leading, PRLX 6776 second out, and CSX 980 third out. This, I've never seen an actual lash up like this in real life, but I think it looks good. I like colorful lash ups between. This is CSX manifest. I know, I really know. It gets annoying. Like, how the hell are you going to be able to hear that? And I don't want to, as you know, I did try changing the horn on the 980, and I don't want to change the CV to make it louder, because I don't want to mess up anything, so this is probably between this and 8134, the ES44 AC I have for NS. Those are the two probably the two most expensive locomotives I have. But I am possibly planning on getting a CP rail SD40-2 with the class lights. I do like the class lights on locomotives. I wish that CSX ran some locomotives in real life with class lights, and some of their SD40s still have them. But it's aggravating that you can't see class lights much anymore. Yes, Yes, it is. They're very expensive too. They're not. Well, at least with DCC sound and smoke, and I'm more realistic in terms of smoke. Better you are. What's up, CSX? All right. I think this one's good. I'm gonna pull this one up and get to the second out locomotive. So this is a CSX manifest. Alright, there we go. The CSX manifest got really long. It's about the long from here to the other side is the whole entire train. Actually it is just about there. I have one of those ES44s on pre-order. Which ones? I know MTH has ones for pre-order. BLI, I don't know. Are they planning on coming out with a CSX one? That's the thing I don't know about that. Alright. I wish that two things I wish that the CP had. Walkway light, and they're not like, walkway lighting, and then the white walkway light is on the front. Those I wish that they had. I wish that they had, well, I don't know if the real ones have a DPU light, but they put some sort of device right next to the ditch lights on the CP model. I don't know if that's supposed to be a DPU light or what it is. I know when I saw pictures of the new SD70 ACU, the one with the Air Force paint scheme, that had the same little thing on it on the front. But yeah, that. Alright, so I wish I had a louder bell, those lights, and what was the last thing? I forgot the last thing. Crap. Wasn't DPU light. Dang, I just forgot about it. Oh man, that's unfortunate. If I remember it, I'll bring it up. Let me see on the chat what we were talking about. Oh, no. I don't even know, honestly, at this point. I'm sure you guys probably don't remember what I was talking about. But I was trying to see if any of you that were paying attention. Maybe I splurted out the last thing. I'm looking at it right now while it's fueling up. Oh, louder crew chatter. Crew chatter should have been louder, way louder. Atherogenesis does not do a DPU light. That's one thing. The walkway lights, the front lights, and the back lights in terms of the walkway lights essentially, and then the bell sound, and like I just said, the crew chatter. I want the crew chatter to be louder. Did you run the local today? I ran the coal mine local. I did not run the CSX local, however. I just did not feel like it. I'm probably going to be heading off here soon. so I'm no sense in running it today. Plus, it looks like the scrapyard does not have a car. Their car looks to be a bit empty. That I would consider being kind of another shit show. The coal run local, because for some reason my track into the coal mine, there's a loss of power. Don't know why. Thank you, Epic. Alright. Ditch lights and headlight. And off they go. I don't know if I properly did the turned off the fuel sequence. I did hear you talking about the CSX GP38-2. Does that have, or where did you get it from, first of all? And second of all, does that have, is that the YN3 scheme? Or is that a different scheme? I saw it from Train World, and I saw that it had the YN3 scheme. I was looking at it earlier, not like earlier today, but another day. I don't know what company it was. Might be Train World again, but they have a Bowser SD40-2 from Canadian Pacific with class lights. I want that. That's probably, I was gonna get that or a CSX Tier 4 GEVO. Honestly, probably should have got it off of Train World. I'm not sure if, I think it had DCC in it. The one from Train World, wait. The YN3 from Train World was 134, I believe. I don't know if that had DCC in it. It did not say that it did, but it did not say that it didn't. Hold on. They just said $199 plus $12 shipping. eBay was cheaper though. Honestly, I don't believe so because of the fact that you just said it was, hold on. I need to blow for the crossings, then I'll get back to ranting. Primrose does not currently sell Scale Trains products, but they do sell Intermountain. I'm gonna get a Bowser, first of all. Second of all, how much for the CP? I don't know. The CPSD40, I think about $220. Yeah, exactly. Sorry to argue about that. It's just, I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. I do love the horn on this though. Epic CSX, what are you talking about? The Lionel CNO hopper. Oh, are you talking about the, wait, are you talking about the coal hopper on the train? That, I do not think so. I'm not positive because I can't remember where I got it from. I got it from a long time. But I thought, since I'm modeling CSX now, it's a CSX train, so put it on there, why not? Yes, that is correct. There's like 4 more left. I'm gonna try to get one once I start making some more money. I'm saving up right now, but it's gonna be a minute or two before I make some money. And I know Bowser's coming out with a bunch of new SD40-2s. I like that name. New SD40-2. And some SD40-3s. So if I do not get the one right now, there's about like 4 left. Then in that case, I'll probably wait and I'll probably pre-order one. And yeah, or wait till they come out. That's a lot of O's. Cool. That's a lot of O's. You have a lot of O's. You should get 3440. I don't know. I was looking into it, but I don't. I couldn't find one. Honestly, I could not find one that was for sale right now. I want to do a shave and a haircut. Shaving a haircut and jingle bells. Oh yeah, I forgot that this has mirrors out on the sides. That is my window chipped. Alright, I need to stop the train when it comes back around. Thanks. I've only done it. I don't even know how many times I've done it. Probably about half dozen, a dozen maybe. Now I'm just gonna skip the blowing for the crossings and just talk because, yeah, honestly, I have nothing better to do. Yeah, I think the window might be cracked on the 9303. I don't think so. It might just be a hair. I hope it's just a hair because I don't like cracked. I don't like anything that's not perfect on those. Where did you get those tankers from? If you saw the video, I got them from Victory Models with the genset, the Conrail Ford Explorer, and the CSX 9303. I got the GATX ones, or GACX. I'll have to bring it back around. I'll show you which ones I got then and which ones I've got from shows and stuff. Alright. Alright, it was just a hair. Is this window open? Alright, does not. Well, I guess the windows don't open on this. The roof does. You guys ever seen the roof on this? Or the inside? It's the same exact thing for that 70 Ace. Yeah, you guys can take a look in the roof. SD70 Ace has the roof, and it does have a crew member in it. This one I never got crew members for, and I don't think I ever will. Yeah, I like how Athens Genesis tries to be fancy schmancy with the models. And take it off, and there's a magnet that connects it right back to where it was. So you don't have to worry about it. Alright, time to bring over the tanker cars. Alright, so we're on 1 minute 17 seconds. Alright, thank you for the PRLX patch job. I actually got the PRLX sticker from Google. cut it off of a actual locomotive that had it on, or decap locomotive something, and put it on a piece of electrical tape. So I've done that with the XNS right there. As you guys can see, right on top of my finger was the patch. That one does not have PRLX on it. That one was FURX, and only one of the stickers remained. I think one of the other ones fell off. I don't know how it fell off, but it did. I just remember I was looking down and I noticed that there was a FURX sticker, and I never thought about putting it back. It's not a big deal. So I'm starting to get a coal train. So as you guys can see, Hagen's caboose to me is that. It's a shunting platform. It has a horn on this side. It's right about there. And live coal. So in this one is only half. This one's only half filled. The other one's fully filled because I didn't have enough coal between. I wanted to have that pile and not have to remove any. So I just put as much as I could. I put one bag in the one, and then the rest of the bag in the half. All right. Next time I meet you, I might get you something for your layout. Ooh, thank you. I like donations. Alright, so right here, this was from a show I got. Honestly, wait, I'm just going to park these. Stop it for a second. This one and the white one on the back. I got those two for, I think, 15 bucks. Now, the thing is, this one's broken. This one, the guy dropped on the ground. And he offered he was offering one of them for probably, I don't even know how much. It may have been more than just 15 bucks, but I went to that show again and got a bunch of hell of a deal on like 20 things. Actually, no. I got about 10. 10 would be about right for 100 bucks. So this one's broken, so he said just to put it on like a flat car is like a broken flat car load, but hell no. I don't see anything wrong besides wait, hold on. That is moved in. There's some broken handrails and stuff, but other than that, no big deal. Which Railfest? Where is it? I don't know of a Railfest anytime soon. If you let me know. Is that Blue Ontario Northern Covered Hopper? Oh, Ontario Northland. Lakeland Community College Railfest. No, I'm not. I don't believe so. It doesn't say. Is this Covered Hopper Lionel? Honestly, I'm not particularly sure. It's very old. I know where Lakeland Community College is. My dad used to have an employee that was a janitor there, and I was at the shows about half a dozen times. I went to the shows a lot, the Railfest and stuff, toy show, back when I used to collect 150 scale models. Let me know if you guys do like construction equipment. I could show you guys make a video at some point. Probably not now. That show you some of the 150th scale construction equipment I used to have. The thing about that is I got about probably as much as money invested in that than I have at the layout, because the big 150th scale stuff's like $100 a piece. Just depends on what you got. So if you guys like construction equipment, let me know. I will hook you guys up with some videos of that. I'm not going to be doing any like construction equipment rail fanning. No, I'm just kidding. It's not actually. Damn hairball. No, I'm just kidding. I'm starting to get sick, so yeah. That's why I sounds like I have a dick in my throat. Actually, a dick in my nose. Yeah. Back to what we were saying. So yeah, like I was saying, if you guys are interested in construction equipment, let me know. I will definitely be showing off some of it because I do have a shit ton. And I used to go there just to get some construction equipment models because, yeah, O scale, that's this about equivalent to 150th scale in construction equipment, and they usually had some. Alright, next up, GATX tanker. This one right here. The little blue thing on it. I can't remember exactly where I got that from. Probably the same train show. The Highland Heights train show. I got the 2 white ones from a long time ago. Or not this year, but last year. Last time I went. Actually, no. Not last time I went, but the time before. That one, either I got it from Stewart's Hobbies or the train show. And then the next 2 GATX tankers, I have to go take something. Oh, piss. Damn you, fucking train car. I really dislike how the train cars just decouple on me for no damn reason. It's like they just don't like me or something. Did you just say you have to go take something out of the oven? What are you, a cook now? I'm gonna call you Gordon Ramsay. Alright, so we're here with Anthony and Gordon Ramsay. Because I know who you are, Anthony. Well, actually, I really don't. But Hagen has told me that's your name, so yeah. Don't get creeped out that I know your name. That's why, Mr. Hagen of the west and the east and the south and the north. Alright, I think Gordon Ramsay left, sadly. Northern Ohio Rail Fanning Productions. Did you leave too? Is there no way to check? Message, put a chat if you didn't. Oh, you didn't. Alright, good. So the next 2, so this one and this one, both GATX rail or tanker cars. Those 2 were from one's a Walther's mainline and another one actually might be Walther's Proto. I think Walther's Proto. And then another one's a Atlas. Those are both from the train hobby shop that I went to in Florida, Victory Models. I know Epic CSX said before he I know he asked before he left what type of train or what type of train cars do you have. I literally have like every single train car you can think of besides those hot bottle steel, the hot bottle steel cars, the ones that you see in like a steel plant with the hot steel in it. Thanks. There was one on the front of the train too. CP hopper. And then currently I don't have any of the snow plows. I used to have one that I built, but then I tried to turn it into one of those loaded rail trains. You know how they have the part that they disconnect or they cut the rail off. That didn't work. Let's just say I scrapped that idea and the car itself. So, also I don't have any center beam flat cars. I like center beam flat cars, and if I would have kept the where the rail company is over there with all the leasing locomotives for sale or for lease or whatever, I would have been probably getting some flat cars and stuff to put wood loads on, because that used to be a lumber company. In fact, they used to be mineral lumber. That might be something I'm going to add that's not prototypical to the line around here. Honestly, I was thinking about that too. If I do get a snowplow, it's going to have to be either the Jordan spreader with the shark on it, because that looked badass as hell. I just got here, but do you have any intermodal or auto rack cars? No auto rack, actually. Intermodal, do you even want to see them? Because I have so much that it's actually kind of nuts. And actually, I did say I wanted to show the intermodal and all the cars underneath the mountain. So we're taking a trip to La Mountain. Ignore all the boxes of random garbage. Yeah, there. There. Why do you never run your intermodal train? Probably because it takes a lot. Because as you guys can see, there's 5 here. I don't know if those are all. I don't know if they're all connected together. But yeah, this is my junk area over here where I don't have any tracks connected onto the actual main line. This is all used by that little ramp. But there's, as you guys can see, there's some intermodal trains, some trailer train. There is a Mo train, which has the cleaner on it, which I do need to clean the track out sometime. There's some various open top hoppers, some boxes, and some boxcars. So, and then this. I keep breaking this, so I don't really like to touch it anymore. I glued it like 3 times. I keep dropping this on the ground. It's like the devil always possesses me whenever I hold it. I just drop it and it breaks, and then I have to go through the painstaking thing of putting it all back together. The reason why I don't run intermodals is because I don't like to. I mean, I do love intermodals. Don't get me wrong. Well, at least CSX. And that's. I like intermodals. I just never want to make a long train and necessarily not be able to put it in the yard for the second tracks of the track over where all the equipment sits and where I always do the switching jobs and stuff, because yeah, I don't want to use the space and not be able to switch whenever I feel like switching. So honestly, just for you guys, what I'm going to do is next video, if I remember, I'm going to make an intermodal train, and it's going to be CSX. It's going to be cool. It might only have 1 locomotive on the front because yeah, you can always disassemble a train, but it takes a really long time. Where to get your Mo stuff? So that's an Amtrak boxcar. That I just put on there. Honestly, you can't even see it. You can't even really see it. That is from, I don't even know. From the Railroad Museum. I think it was Tyco. Next one back is I don't even know what the hell that is. It's some sort of gondola. It was Mo, and I bought it used at Stewart's. Next one is the Bachman cleaning car, and then the last one is another used box car. Yeah, I never decided. I did this so this one, and this one are the only 3 tracks that actually have track on them. The rest are just sitting on this essentially. So I never decided to put actual track in to be able to switch this out. So grab the ramp that's over there and put it on the track, whatever track I decide to use, and yeah, voila, got your train. Takes a while though. Yeah, I mean, it's worth it. It's worth it in the long run. Nice intermodal cars. I'm currently building an intermodal train. Oh yeah, this is also my flashlight for right now. I just put it back here in case I do need to use it, or whenever people come over and if they ever want to run trains, they can use it and look in there or pull cars out. I need to read what you just said, though. I had to move that carpet onto there, and let's just say in a big mess. A very big mess. Nice intermodal cars. I'm currently building an intermodal train. Next I will build a grain train, after that an auto-rack train, and an oil train. Wow. You have a lot of trains planned. I would I just give you a word of advice, and this is just my personal opinion. This is not like a law or whatever rule. Intermodal train should be first. Then I'd say a grain train and an oil train after that, and then the auto-rack train. Just personally, I do not like the look of auto-rack trains because I see them a lot, and they get boring. Like ethanol trains, it's cool because they're circular and they're black. Don't take that wrong, though. I'm not racist, even though I'm not. Never mind. I do like grain trains. Ooh. Are you a member, Anthony? Are you a member of Painesville Railroad Museum? I wanted to ask because I know if you go to the shows, talk to Tom. Tom has some nice intermodal stuff in terms of intermodal yard stuff. Alright, I did not know that you were too. You probably should come down Friday nights. If I am making a video that week about what night I'm going, or whatever, if I remember, I will tell you, and yeah, you should get your butt down there. I'd like to do a rail fanning time. Meet up with you and stuff. Grain trains, I just saw the CSX grain train, or BNSF grain train over the weekend, and I like them. Sometimes do. I went down 2 weeks ago. That's weird because whenever I go, I usually don't see you. I will be most likely there every Friday or every other Friday starting, I'd say probably July. Yes, I did see that. That's, as you can tell, my inner foamer came in, and yeah, I just started screaming. And my grandpa said about fucking time because that train was in Perry like half an hour before we saw it. But back to my schedule, and most likely during the summer I'm gonna try to go down there a lot because when I start playing football again holy crap, there's 5 people in here. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna let you guys down here soon because I need to go up and do my own thing. Probably go eat dinner and play on my phone for the rest of the night. Oops. Damn it, I just caught myself. What the? I know what you're saying. I wanted to go see it again. I wanted to go see it on either the front or the back because front and the back, not just, you're able to get better photos. With that trailing, it wasn't really that great. My school closed because of sickness. Sickness? What are you talking about? Piggy tube? I've never heard of that in my whole entire life. So if you care to explain in the comments, let me know. Because my school does not do that. Or at least I don't think so. Oh. Honestly, that is kind of a good idea. I should probably let my school know. No, I'm just kidding. But, where is, back to what I was talking about. Oh yeah. Yeah, because I'm pretty much when football starts, Saturday morning I'm going to be busy, and Friday nights I'm going to be busy. You know, since I'm going to be on varsity, or at least dressing for varsity this year, as well as my 10th grade, or this is gonna be my 10th grade year coming up, my 11th and my 12th. So I'm gonna try to make the most out of the museum while I can. And yeah, once I need to stop, I need to stop. There's nothing I can't tell my football coach that I have to miss out a game because I'm too busy. Because yeah, I wouldn't be on the team. If your school closes, you can see trains. Yeah, I figured that. I mean, as long as someone was here with me, because I'm only 15 and a half, I can't drive myself yet. I'm waiting to be 16. So my 16th birthday, I'm thinking about getting my best friend, not Hagen, but my other best friend from my school, and taking a Amtrak trip somewhere. I do not know where, but I like to take Amtrak, the 6 a.m. Amtrak, 48 to anywhere. So if I can get some videos on that, that'd be preferred. Maybe I will do a walkthrough of Amtrak. FBI, are you watching this? Police, are you watching this? Please no. I'm waiting for them to comment, and then I'll answer that question, or I'll answer that what you just said. All right, good. They haven't commented. I've been driving. Let's just say I've been driving. You know my four-wheeler. You know that's the only way I've been going to the track. So lately, since 14, I've been going to the tracks. Well, not 14, but last May I really started, and pretty much every single time I go to the tracks, I go to the track. Is that a fake account? Deontay Coleman, are you part of the FBI? So I'm just about to wrap myself out. Alright, good, no FBI. Yeah, so that's how I've been going to the tracks recently. Well, not recently, because it's been bad out. You are the FBI? Oh boy. Great. Well, I'm going to jail. Northern Ohio Rail Fitting Productions. It's been good, man. I'll see you in heaven. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I'll see you in prison. Yeah, I'm just kidding about that. But seriously. Yeah, I know you're joking. I wasn't taking that seriously either. 15 and a half. Yeah, legally I do drive. I do drive myself. I haven't driven my truck yet by myself, but my four-wheeler I do pretty frequently, especially during the warmer months. I go down pretty much every single. Hold on. When any of you guys have time, I have a question on my channel, because honestly, I do agree with what you just said, Northern Ohio Rail Fitting Productions. When any of you guys have time, I have a question on my channel, because on this NS mixed freight, I saw this weird car at the end. It looked interesting. Just wondering if it was rare or what. I don't know what to say to that, because I would try to find it. Just tell me what it was called, and once I quit this live stream, I will be on that channel and commenting. I'll take a look too. I'm sure I probably could figure it out somewhat soon. Are we just all like going to take a look in this damn video? Alright, well, whoever's the first one to comment what it was gets a cookie. You know what, there you go. Because I don't have anything else to give you guys. I accept donations, but I don't donate stuff in terms of trains, so sorry. But yeah, not that nice. I'm nice, not that nice. Did I ever show you guys the... Thanks for going to watch. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm sure you'll probably get some subscribers. Before I show you the fire truck, did I ever show you the I don't know what to call it, the passenger crap. I'm sorry, but I just really forgot of what I was just about to say. Did I show you guys the passenger stand? Not really the passenger stand, but we're on the passenger stations. How they have that walkway where it's like covered. I don't know, canopy maybe. I don't know what it's called. Did I show you guys that? The one I built that Hagen donated? If not, let me know. And I'll show you the fire truck last. But I'm gonna turn off 9303 and turn off my layout itself. I don't think so. Is it by the museum? Yeah, it's actually like right at the museum. Alright, track power is off. So I'm done for the video. Now I'm just gonna go over to show you the stuff. Gotta squeeze through here. So it's right there. That's where I put it, and as you guys can see, I put the tripod I made up on the thing itself. So you guys can see the guy's walking with, it looks like a lemon soda, or lemon lime soda, in his hand and his white hat on. Last but not least is the fire truck. This is the start to the car accident scene. I'm gonna actually take my phone off my tripod real quick. So give me a second. Oh no, if you are rail fanning from the top of the caboose, you can no longer see the tracks because of the tall roof. I honestly never thought about that. I never thought that people would be rail fanning on the caboose. Just something I never necessarily thought of. I have to make sure I super glue my tripod, fix it. It's plastic and it keeps breaking. Last time I dropped it, something broke, so I have to fix it. Yeah, so that's that. Think from a rail fan's perspective. I do, but I never thought that people would be rail fanning inside of a caboose. I thought it'd always be like outside necessarily. So car accident scene starts here. I need to get curved road to go up to there in an intersection here. And then you probably get rocks because I'm probably going to go from there out. Alright. So, start is the police car and the cones that the fire truck have. He's trying to fire on. I do need to solder the light. The thing that connects the battery pack to the charger, I need to solder. There we go. I might make a mow yard. I do like mow yards. I do have my fair share with mow yards. There we go. There's the engine. The engine's lights turn off. Don't mind the blue one inside the cab. I forgot to take that one out. And yeah. So it flashes. Just a different perspective once I can actually turn on the thing for like a really epic layout. A lot of people have really nice layouts in my opinion. I like to have like lights, like lit up stuff. I do like that I have the light right over there, right on top of the layout, so I can like pull down the string there or connect an airplane to the string if I ever decide about it. And the string I could always pull down and turn it off to make it look like it's getting darker. Look, let me try it out. You guys can see it got really dark really fast. It's still really bright, but some of these other, I can probably get rid of this one. Oh yeah, I made that box for my dad. Made it in shop class. Alright, see? Now it's nighttime. I mean, it is in, or it looks like it is. So, yeah. And then another little feature you guys have seen that I like to light up occasionally whenever people come over. It's like light posts on layout. I do have light posts. They are not lit up though. I don't know how to like this one. Like this, turn that on. Even though people get offended by it because it says crack on it. And yeah, people get, I've heard that people get racist or offended in terms of racism about saying cracker. I don't know why. It's dumb. I'm not really for it, I'm not really against it. So, light posts, I don't know how to wire them. In terms of signals, I don't know how to wire them either. So if I ever figure it out, I would for sure put some light posts and other stuff. I do have one light post. I have the one by the museum, which is always turned off. And these two, actually I have two. These two do have LED lights in them. Or lights in them, I don't know about LEDs. Problem is I don't know how to work them. This is my junk table. This is all my equipment. Well, not really all my equipment, but some of my construction equipment and trucks and cars. Yeah. I have these signs I'm going to put down sometime. But yeah. So I'm going to try to figure out how to wire that stuff. I don't know. Do you guys know if you have to buy anything to wire them? In terms of, by buying them, I mean, like buy a pack, like kind of like a transformer, and then you just wire them, or do you have to like wire them to the track somehow? Let me know. I'm gonna start super gluing the tripod. And just while you guys are just sitting here, let me know, and yeah, I'll gonna end the live after that. Or if you guys at least know how to wire signals, and if you have to buy like a wiring thing, let me know. I want to put working lights, working signals, traffic lights, whatnot. Possibly crossing gates once I get to my way bigger layout. Gotta fix the damn tripod, because it is not working better. Not really working too well anymore. I love when I break the damn tripod. It's always this. It's never the legs. It's always this part. Actually, just this part. Just this part always breaks. Honestly, I would probably buy another piece. Alright. Nothing in terms of wiring. Do you guys know? If not, I'm just going to end the live stream here. got my tripod piece back. And connect it back. I'm not going to be using the tripod for a while, so I'm going to let it dry. That is temporary. Alright guys, I'm going to end the live stream since no one commented. With that being said, if you guys enjoyed, PiggyTube, I will try to find out what type of car that was on your Norfolk Southern train. Alright, I just want to make sure I could type that properly. I wasn't able to see what I was typing. Alright, see you guys.